when the producer contacted me about doing it, his big selling point was get to punch Pete Davidson, and yes, that was the big selling point. And actually, Pete and I have a little history. I was his first joke in stand-up was about me. Yeah. Joke was, no, I'm not the gay guy from 2.5 Men. That was the joke. It was, and it was a good joke because we actually did resemble each other.
Yeah, we look exactly like if you did drugs, you would look like me.
Exactly. See.
The movie is about a high school teenager played by Griffin who grows up idolizing his older sister, played by Emily's boyfriend, Zeke, played by Pete. And really it's the story of their friendship, these two guys, and Mo growing up idolizing him, and then slowly they become best friends, and then slowly he outgrows him. And it's the story of like role models and male, companionship, and the idea of like the cool older guy, best friend.
For me personally, I was sort of going through exactly what the script talks about because I was a high schooler while we filmed it, and I'm still very much close to a high schooler. I'm only like 18.
We just immediately were like, oh yeah, this is how we grew up. And I feel like you grew up kind of similar. Yeah. Just like hang out with older dudes that are like not really cool.
Well, Pete grew up like, he was doing stand-up comedy when he was like, 14, 15 years old. So he was always surrounded by
a lot of older men.
It's
just like everybody has that guy that you're not supposed to hang out with that your parents don't like. Right.
And they all have friends.
And you're like, you don't understand him, he's awesome.
So. I think when you're doing a movie about young people in that life, it's kind of corny when you see it in movies just because there's always like a purpose for everything and everybody, and that's just not what life is. Everyone's kind of just constantly looking for their purpose. And I think Jason just hit me and was like, I just want a good friend relationship for Zeke with someone that's his own age, and you should kind of be like the Ben Affleck to the Matt Damon in Good Will Hunting, right? Like,
we talked a lot about that, yeah.
So, I mean, fuck Pete,
The film came to life in such a real way where there was a scene that was just scripted that Pete and Griffin are having a conversation, but the entire time during the conversation, Colson is giving Pete a tattoo. And that was just how it was scripted, and it was just kind of like, we'll get a gun and we'll just do it. And he gave him a real tattoo in the scene while we were shooting, which was...
That was pretty fun.
Yeah, it was pretty fun. Like he was like, I don't want to fake this, right?
Yeah. Yeah, because I don't want to be like, oh,
I'd get a tattoo.
Act when you get a tattoo.
Can you show him the lines?
Oh, the Zeke.
So
he actually killed it. Zeke.